up, y'all? So if you guys remember from last month when I did a Boxycharm video, I was like, oh, Boxycharm contacted me and sent me a box, but I don't know what to dilly. Like, if they're going to send me more, they just sent me that one or whatever. Well, they sent me another one. So we're going to do a Boxycharm unboxing. I told you guys if they didn't send me another one, I was going to resubscribe anyways, but I kind of want to wait just to see, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, this is, what fucking month is it? April, May, I don't know, this is May, right? Yes, May's Boxycharm. Holy God, it's been a long month, okay? So when you open the box, it looks like this. That little thing that just flew out is they used to be called Pure Minerals, but I think they're called Pure Cosmetics now. I'm not super sure. Oh yeah, it is purecosmetics.com. So you can get 25% off of your next purchase at Pure Cosmetics, and you only have 10 days. But there's no date, like 10 days from what? Because everybody gets their Boxycharm at a different time, and it doesn't say any dates, any expiration dates. So if you want to order some pure shit, go on the website and put Boxycharm in. See if you get a discount. If you don't, then you don't, I guess. Anyways, Boxycharm. If you don't know what Boxycharm is, subscription service, y'all know the drill. Y'all know by now what the Boxycharm is. So, Boxycharm has a card, has all the stuff. Let's just dip into the box. Let's dip into the box. If you've never watched Boxycharm mine, I actually use the stuff in the box on my face, and then I put little clippy clips in that show you using the stuff from the box on my face. I will say that this box is a pretty damn good box this month. I do like almost everything in the box, but I will start with the thing that I did not like so much first, and that is this. When I first seen this, I was like, I didn't know what it was. It doesn't say anywhere on the box what it is. It just says Catherine Malandrino Romance de Provence. I mean, I thought maybe it was a perfume, but I didn't know. It could have been like a fucking lip balm or hand cream or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is that, a perfume. I do not like this. I do not like the smell of it. God damn, the smell is strong, and it smells like old lady. Just gonna say it smells like my grandma. This is a deluxe mini sprayer, 10 milliliters though. You can get it on CatherineMalandrino.com. It's $20. Like I said, I don't really like it. If you like that musky old lady scent, then you probably will quite enjoy it. But I did not. I'm not even gonna spray it because if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know that I tried to film this like on 2 separate occasions, and like crazy stuff went down, and it was just, I'm not going to go into it to not make the video like 8 hours long, but it was nuts. I already filmed this twice, but that's a good thing though, because I actually got to like wear and test the things in the box so I can tell you about them, because usually I will get the box. Sometimes I use the things before, but sometimes I don't, but this stuff I have like previously used. So next up, I don't know why I'm just like holding it here like this. I'm just gonna set it back down. Anyways, next up, I'm in a really weird mood today, but that is beyond the point. The Brow Gal. So this is basically just a brow gel. It is full size, and it retails for $20. Apparently I can't read. It retails for $20. This is just a clear brow gel. This stuff, you guys, is so fucking good. Like, oh my God, this is so good. I'm actually like, I don't really prefer clear brow gels. Like, I do like tinted brow gels, and the reason being is because I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but my brows look just a little bit patchy, and that is from this. The reason why I don't like clear brow gels is because, I mean, if you guys can't already tell, I like very bold, like in-your-face brows. I like my brows to be like, oomph, like all the way filled in. Do you know what I mean? I don't really care for the natural look, but the whole point of that was I don't like clear brow gel because I feel like it pulls off the product, like, and especially now because I'm using powder, I feel like it kind of pulls it away, and you'll see in the cut-in too, it does kind of pull away the product a little bit. I actually had to go back and touch this one up just a little bit because it pulled so much away. However, even though with that being said, this fucking brow gel, dough. It's so good. Oh my God. On my Snapchat lately, probably, I got my box like maybe 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. And on my Snapchat, I've actually gotten a lot of snaps from you guys saying, if you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I'll put like my name for it right here. Because a lot of you guys asked me my name. My name for Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, everything is Beauty Junkie 101. Same way it's spelled here, everywhere. That is my name. That is my shit all over the Chocho media board. Anyways, a lot of you guys have been snapping me and telling me like, oh my god, girl, your brows look so good. Oh my god, your brows are on fleek. I was at fucking Cold Stone Creamery the other day and this girl was like, holy fuck, I want your brows. Your brows are like my brow goals, basically. And I'm like, I'm telling you, this is fucking brow gel, girl. It's so good. It gives your brows like so much definition, and it's like, it almost is like the Benefit Gimme Brow where it like adds volume, but it doesn't have fibers in it. But I think it's just because it's so thick, and like it is one of those like crunchy brow gels. I will say that if you don't like a crunchy gel, then you're probably not gonna like this, but goddamn, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna put it back in the box. Stop talking about it now. I'm not going to put it back in the box. I'm going to put it in my little container that I keep my mascara and brow stuff in. Moving right along. Next up in the box is a nail polish by Ella and Mila. I have never heard of this brand before. It is the polish that I have on my nails right now. It's this really, really pretty pastel mint color. The name is called Pistache, not pistachio, just Pistache. I will say, as per most pastels, if you've ever worked with pastel nail polishes before, you know that they can be very streaky, very hard to work with. You have to put like 8 fucking coats on just to get opacity, and there was no difference with this one. Like it was very, very streaky. I had to put 3 or 4 coats on, which led to my nails being kind of like weird looking. From far away, they don't look bad. Here comes Hoyt, so just FYI, Hoyt's in the room. If it gets crazy, y'all know why. Yeah, they look kind of lumpy and bumpy. Like, they don't look bad from far away, but up close, I'm like, oh shit, I need to take this off and redo it. But I do love the color. I've had it on my nails for quite a few days now because laziness. So, full size nail polish, retails at $10.50. It's full size. On to the next. So the next thing I have is a lip liner, and this is a lip liner by Starlooks. We've gotten a couple of Starlooks things like in our Boxycharms before. I can't really remember what we've gotten, but I just know I've seen this brand in Boxycharms, and this is apparently a collaboration with Boxycharm because it has Starlooks, Little Heart, Boxycharm. It's in the color Charmed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super crazy about the color. As you'll see in the cutaway, it is a very pink color, and I just really don't get down with pinks like that. Like, I honestly don't really even like the color pink unless it's like a very dusty pink or very, very pale pink or just neon fluorescent pink. But even then, like, I don't wear pink on my clothes. I don't put pink on my nails, like, unless it's like a baby dusty, like barely even just one little drop of pink. I'm just like, I don't get down with pink, and I didn't really like this. So I'll show you in the cutaway too, like the color at first. I did go ahead and put the Barely Bloomed Maybelline Color Blooms, I think is what it's called, the color Barely Bloomed. I stuck that over it to like tone it down a little bit, and I'm okay with it, but I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I'm done filming, I'm probably gonna wipe it off and put something else on, because your girl just don't get down with pink like that. So this is a full-size lip liner, and it retails for $19.50. So that is what's up. That seems really expensive because I'm not gonna lie, the first time I put it on, it broke. Like, I rolled it up a little bit. Let me see how much is left. Oh, there's a decent amount left. I rolled it up like this, and it kind of like broke off in there. I actually just threw the piece that broke off away because, like I said, I filmed this before, and both times were #fails. So that is what's up with that. $19.50 for a lip liner. Moving on. Next thing in the box, I was super hella excited about because I know I don't use them a lot on camera, but I actually own, bruh, could you not? Yo. Could you not, please? Thank you. I actually own all but like 3 or 4, I think, of the Makeup Geek blushes. However, she has reformulated her She has reformulated her blushes, I guess. and like repackaged them and everything else. I just have the single pans. So the old blushes came in just like a little plastic container, and I think that they were $10. They might have been 15, but I feel like they were 10, but this is full size and they are 15 now. However, the packaging is bomb. Like, look at that. It even comes with like a little mirror. I really, really, really like the packaging a lot. And this is the color. The color I got is XOXO. I think I seen Kathleen Lights say either in a video or a Snapchat or something that if you had been already previously subscribed to Boxycharm, you got this blush. But if you like just subscribed this month, I guess they didn't put the blush in, I think. I don't know. I just seen her like talking about it on her Snapchat. So if you're like, oh my God, I want to sign up to get that blush, then I wouldn't bother because I don't think they're including the blush with new subscriptions. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. Anyways, this blush is hella pigmented. It is a little bit on the dusty side for Makeup Geek. You can see right there is where I like dusted it off. But dude, look at that. I barely even touched that. Look. Boink, boink. Look how pigmented that is. I am not a super fan of pink yet again. I'm not a super fan of this color, but I don't mind the way it looks. Right now, it looks a little bit different than when I first applied it in the cutaway because I did put highlighter on. But I do like the new formula. It's not as creamy as I would have expected, not suspected. It's not as creamy as I would have expected, and it's a little bit dusty. However, with that being said, it is still really pigmented and it does stay on your skin forever. Like when I washed my makeup off the other night, I was like, oh my God, that blush is still like in your face. And as you saw on the cutaway, like it's real fucking bright, girl, real pigmented and bright. So you got to be careful with it. Normally, I am not somebody who likes like crazy pigmented blushes just because I like to go ham with my blush. And it kind of makes it hard to do when it's super pigmented like that because I gotta like push it off on my hand, and you know, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, the last thing in the box I was also super excited about, and I was like, oh, that's dope. It is. Did I tell you guys that the Makeup Geek was obviously full size, $15? Yes, I think I did. Double-ended liger. I can't fucking talk today. Liger. Do you guys remember Napoleon Dynamite where he's like, my favorite animal is a liger? Anyways, double-ended liner by Pure Cosmetics or Pure Minerals, whatever they're calling themselves now. So this is in the color Queensland. And when I very first tried this, as I told you guys before, I did film this like 2 other times, but it gave me a chance to wear the liners all day. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll saw that. So like 2 days ago or something like that, I put this on. I used this end, so there's a kohl on one end, which is what I have on my lower lash line now, is what you will see in the cutaway. There's a kohl on one end, and then the other end has a felt tip liquid liner. However, as you can see by the swatches on my hand right here, they are, I assumed when I got it that they were going to correlate with each other, as in they were going to be the same color, but they're actually 2 different colors. They're like 2 completely different colors, like they're different undertones. Like this one's more of like almost even like a navy teal, deep teal, and then this one's just like green. So I used this on my eyes and I found that, and that's the reason why I'm not wearing the liquid side today, because I used this on my eyes for my liquid liner the other day. And first off, when I did it, I kept having to go over it over and over again because it was very streaky. And then when my eyes started to water, it just like spread like wildfire. Like I had a huge green patch on my eye. And then when I went to take it off at the end of the night, it fucking stained my eyes. Like my eyes, my lash line was stained green for like 2 days. I was like, what the hell? So needless to say, I was not about to venture into the felt tip side of this yet again and go through turmoil yet again. However, the kohl side stayed really, really well. I don't know if it's just this color. I haven't really tried any of these. I will say that I've swatched like a lot of the colors at work, because if y'all don't know, I work at Ulta, so I'm always like swatching and, you know, fucking with shit at work. I have swatched these, but I can't say like how they wear or anything like that. I've just swatched them and I haven't like actually tried to apply them, because if you swatch it, it looks pretty opaque. But once you apply it and you're doing your wing, it's like you have to go over it and over it, and then it's still like really streaky. I can't talk today. It's still really streaky. So I don't know what's up with that. And I don't know if that is, you know, the same across the board for all the colors or whatever, but I do like the cool part. I just don't like the liquid part. Yeah, so that's what's up. But as y'all saw in the cutaway, the cool part does make my eyes water. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. It is a very stiff, hard liner, so maybe that was what the deal was. It's not like super creamy like the Urban Decay ones or, you know, every other liner out there. Yeah, so anyways, that was $21. It was full size, so that is what's up. Now I'm going to add it all up and we will see what the total is. All right, total amount for the box is $106. $106 for $21 in the box. Also, I wanted to mention, for those of you guys who have asked me about, so sorry if it looks different or I'm like positioned different, my battery just totally died, and then I realized that my fucking microphone was not plugged in. So if any of you guys are having trouble hearing this, sorry about that, but it will change for the next video. I am not fucking recording this again. I'm not filming it again because good lord, I've done it too many times already. Anyways, I can't believe I forgot to fucking plug my mic in. I'm an idiot. So, as I was saying, for those of you who are asking about affiliation code, I still haven't received anything from Boxycharm. I should probably like email them and ask them what the dealio with that. But if you are waiting for an affiliation code to order your box, first off, that's fucking awesome. That is so completely sweet of you, but you do not have to wait. So those of you who are waiting to order Boxycharm because you said you wanted to use my code or whatever, thank you so much, but you totes do not have to do that. So just go ahead and order or subscribe or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to wait for my affiliation code because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fucking lazy, so I'm probably like not gonna email them, but if they keep sending me boxes, I'll keep opening them. Anyways, so sorry about that. That was like a total mix-up, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna refilm it. So anyways, as I said, so sorry about the sound. I just totally realized that when my battery died. Yeah, so that's what's up. $106 for Boxycharm. If you're not subscribed, you totes should, because it's fucking awesome. And that is it. That's it. That's all I got. This is the last time I'm filming this. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're not. If you have any questions for me, you can leave them down below in the comments. And follow me on all my social media, which will be right here. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace!